didn't mean to upset you. I just thought... I'll bring you back something wonderful from El-Andalus to make it up to you. And next time there's a shorter journey, I'll bring you with me. The House of Wisdom never runs out of errands. I'll be home before the calendar can name it. 6 months pass like a breath in a life.
My dearest Maya, your father spoke of you often, of the way your mind moved faster than his maps could keep up, of how you refused to accept the world as it was drawn. He used to say, she will chart her own. His untimely death on his journey home has shocked us all. He was an incredible colleague and friend to many scholars. We are all so sorry for your loss. Among the belongings returned to your family, you will find a small device of brass and stone. He called it the key. It's a complicated device, one that took him and me many years of research and experimentation to create. To use it, however, requires a fair amount of training. It's a paltry offer, but I would like to instruct you in its use at the House of Wisdom. Know that when you wish, the scholars of the house would welcome you as a guest. Yours, Omar Khayyam.
Where am I?
Maya, I wasn't sure if I could wait much longer.
Baba. Baba, it is you. But how can they say you're gone when you're right here?
Of course I'm here. My research is far from complete. The seeds from my journey must grow to bear fruit.
I have so much to tell you about. You wouldn't believe what Layla said to me the other day.
We're out of time for now, Maya. You can tell me everything at the house.
Are you here to greet me? And a good hoot to you too.
By the stars! Maya, it's been too long.
Amma Omar, you make it sound like I've aged a century.
You haven't. The house just makes the rest of us feel old. It shrinks the people, expands everything else.
Then I'll try not to take up too much space.
You'll fail at that. Your father never managed it either. Was the road kind to you? Is your mother far behind?
Kind enough. My mother stayed with my sisters. She says thank you for your letter.
She's gracious as ever. Oh, I wish we were meeting under different skies. I'd hoped to be the one to teach you how to use this key, but Mualim Fatima has arranged for other scholars to guide you instead.
But didn't you build it with my father?
you have the same restless stance as he did. Always halfway between leaving and staying.
Maybe it runs in the family.
Maybe it does. Go on. Fatima doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Welcome, Maya. I'm glad you decided to make the journey.
I didn't really decide. Amo Omar invited me to come.
Sometimes that is a decision. A door opens and we walk through before we think to question it.
It's different than I imagined. Baba talked about the house all the time. Not the details, just the way it felt to be here. How alive it was. I thought I understood what he meant, but this is nothing like what I imagined.
What we imagine is never as strange as what truly lives. Which brings us to why you're here. We need a messenger to carry memoranda between the scholars.
I was called all the way here to deliver letters.
Not exclusively, but you'll learn the house faster this way. There are a few rules, of course. The scholars will be your teachers. Refer to them as Muallim and Muallima. When your errand is done, return to the atrium. Do not wander where you are not summoned. Do not go beyond the boundaries of the mystic realm.
The what?
Some halls here open onto places that don't follow time as neatly as we do.
You mean...
There are scholars you may know by name and others who have not yet been born. The house welcomes them all.
I'll pretend that makes sense for now.
A wise approach.
Why isn't Muallim Omar teaching me himself?
His hands are full. His heart, too. It's better this way.
I see. If you think so, Muallima.
Good. Then take this letter to Muallima Maryam.
Owls are supposed to bring bad luck, but I don't know if that's the case for purple ones. Muallima Fatima said it wasn't an opportune time for you to teach me.
Yes. That sounds like her. Time and I have never agreed on much. But don't think it's anything you've done.
Then what is it, Amo? Is something wrong?
No. The house moves in its own rhythm. Tides and tempests both. I've merely been swept into one of them. Dreaming when dawn's left hand was in the sky. That sort of thing.
Oh,
I wish I could be the one to teach you, Maya. But perhaps it's for the best. Others may show you paths I no longer see.
There you are. Fatima mentioned the student was coming. Her sense of timing is, as always, annoyingly exact. But she neglected to mention it was Abdullah's daughter she was sending. I remember you. Barely tall enough to reach the steps, clinging to your father's robes. May God have mercy on him. He was a dear friend.
Thank you, Muallima. I have a letter for you. From Muallima Fatima.
How thoughtful. May I? Very well. I see you're wearing your father's device. Good. That means he trusted you with it. Has anyone told you what it can do?
Not really.
Come, child. Step into my office.
You call this an office? This can't be real. It's like something out of a dream.
We scholars study at the edge of the mystic realm. A place between knowing and not knowing. Some build towers to reach the stars. I built a chamber to hear their language.
Is everyone at the House of Wisdom always this cryptic?
We try to keep things simple, but clarity often arrives second. Now go on. Walk around. Let your senses catch up to what they're seeing. When you're ready, come find me. Gravity here is flexible. It listens more than it commands. This realm doesn't follow the same rules you're used to. Space bends. Time lingers. Movement depends on will as much as muscle. Try to jump. But don't just jump. Intend to cross. Let your mind carry you as much as your body.
That felt like...
Swimming through starlight, doesn't it?
is it you do here?
My best work. Without kings breathing down my neck, or scholars explaining my own theories back to me.
Ah, so this is what happens when brilliant people get fed up.
Brilliant people don't get fed up. They build their own sanctuaries. And occasionally rewire the laws of motion while they're at it.
Wait. Muallima Mariam. Mariam al-Ashtulabi. You're her! My father used your invention on his voyages.
I was named after the astrolabe, not the other way around. I took my father's designs and perfected them.
My father left me this thing with no instructions. Just mysteries wrapped in more mysteries. Did you just seal the wall behind me?
Like cutting the teeth of a key, first, you need to know the lock it fits.
I don't understand what that means. I don't know anything about locksmithing, Mualima.
You won't need to, Maya. The machine in this room distills an element down to something that your device can understand. In this case, ether, the insubstantial element of the heavens.
So you trapped me in here to get my device to work. Shouldn't it already know how?
Consider this a collaboration between you and the device to learn to work together. Feed the machine. 3 should be enough. Good. 2 more. One more should do it. Excellent! You can now turn something to ether, or when needed, turn something back from ether into its base element.
Base element? You mean what the wall originally was, when I could walk through it in the first place?
Correct! Test passed. Full marks.
Great. You got to learn by perfecting your father's designs. And I have to learn by getting locked in a room?
Yet you made it out, as I'm sure he knew you would. Your father had a kind of spiritual conviction. He was full of belief in causes, in people. He once tried to court me. Did you know?
What?
Don't look so shocked. It was long ago, years before he met your mother. He was fierce in his hopes.
Why do you think I would need or even want to know that?
My father died only a few years ago. Yes, he left behind prototypes, but no one to teach me about who he was.
I know who my father was. I just need to know what this thing on my wrist is.
Your father didn't leave you riddles. He left you a trajectory. One you can only find by moving. Return to the atrium. Speak to Fatima. She'll know where to send you.
You've returned. How did you find Muallima Maryam?
She locked me in a room.
Ah, consider this your warning for the future. The scholars rarely announce their lessons before inflicting them. Now your next delivery shall be to Muallim ibn Hayyan.
Is this going to get weird again? Like, walls closing, matter transforming weird?
Quite possibly. His domain is alchemical and unstable on its calmest days.
Fantastic.
Realms reflect the temperaments of their inhabitants. Try not to antagonize Muallim ibn Hayyan.
I didn't antagonize Muallima Maryam. She just trapped me like a beetle under a chalice.
I'll have a word about her teaching methods. Fly along, little beetle.
Here's hoping Muallim ibn Hayyan doesn't lock me in another chamber to teach me.
Hello. You must be Maya, Abdullah's daughter, yes?
Are you Muallim Ibn Hayyan, the great alchemist?
No. Like you, I am here on a house call. Though unlike you, I don't need an invitation to enter an alchemist's temper tantrum. He's not accepting visitors, or logic, or reality at the moment.
If you're not Muallim Ibn Hayyan, then who are you?
I am Abu Ali al-Hussein ibn Abdullah ibn Sina al-Balki al-Bukhari. But most just call me Ibn Sina. It's easier on the lungs.
I have a letter from Muallim Ibn Hayyan. I don't want to overstep, but I also can't just turn back now.
Sometimes the house needs a little intrusion. Ibn Hayyan especially. He won't admit it, but isolation weighs heavier than company. Let's see if we can restore a bit of harmony. You've seen Mariam already? Then you know.
Hey, I sealed that door for a reason. Oh no, not Ibn Sina. What are you doing here? You brought a child.
She's Abdullah's daughter, Jaber, and she carries his instrument, the one you were meant to guide her with.
Great. Next time, bring a cat. Less likely to break things.
You can shut your doors, Jaber, but you can't shut out those who wish to help you. I came to see how you're faring, and clearly not well. You can't keep spiraling and pretend it's alchemy. Let us in before you transmute yourself into a cautionary tale.
Hey, that lantern was balanced with precision. Ibn Sina, control the child.